I decided to take a walk. I'm in some trails by my neighborhood, and I've only ever done them like in the summer. I feel like I'm Feyre from A Court of Thorns and Roses. Where's the wolf? I keep walking and like passing these like bridges that are so cute. I feel like I'm in Little Women, like walking in the trails, or like the bridge where Joe throws the letter off. It's so good. Okay, maybe I'll watch that when I get back. I'm trying to make a plan for what I want to do because I still have like 4 days before my sister comes home, and like that's when the real fun starts, you know. But like, what am I gonna do at home until then? I think I'm gonna craft, because I started a bunch like over Thanksgiving break, which I'll show you my room. And like I did the paper garlands, like the whimsical Christmas, that whole thing that's happening. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun. But I still have gold tin that I bought that you can emboss to make ornaments. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm on the last bridge now. The best part of coming home is getting clothes from your mom's closet. Like the fact that we're the same size right now and have the same sense of style is just like godsend. So this is what I got. Well, first she got like, this is new. She got us just warm, like thermals, long sleeves. And then this one, I'm very excited for. It's just like a knit short sleeve, like to wear over like a long sleeve. Or if I could unbutton this, then this would sit off shoulder for like maybe the springtime, or even maybe as a cover up in the summer. Like, so cute. And then as you can see, my room is decorated for Christmas. I'm gonna do a full like top to bottom tour after all of the crafts are done, because if you're anything like me, you've just been seeing crafting for Christmas, whimsical Christmas, all that stuff. And if you know me at all, that's exactly up my alley. So I'm gonna unpack all my clothes from school first, put everything back in my closet, clean up my bed and like this entire area, probably head down for lunch, and then maybe I'll like make Pinterest boards for a while. That feels fitting to be like at home. Okay, I just took the warmest, best shower, and then I ate lunch, and now I'm back. And I think I'm going to make a coffee and then do my craft for the evening, which is tin embossing. I started this craft over Thanksgiving break. Like, it's half done, and I already made a few ornaments, is what I'm calling them. But I'll show you the inspo for what I want to make it. I want it to be like this hanging thing for my room, just to add on to all the other stuff. And then I'm gonna have to put it together, and I need gold wire for that, but I also have to make sure that we have gold wire. But first is a coffee. Today, I think I'm feeling a warm drink, and I'm going to make a hot maple latte. And this is the star of the show, maple syrup. Obviously got the big one from Costco. Step one is to brew my espresso shot. So I'm right next to the espresso machine, letting it warm up. I'm gonna brew my espresso shot and then froth up my maple sweet foam that I always make when I'm at home with my frother, and that's the espresso machine. Okay, so this is tin embossing. Basically, you have a piece of metal and then you use like a pen or another sharp tool to push down into it. Like you can see on this side, I push down on it and then it'll pop up the other side and make a really pretty design. And a lot of people do this like to make ornaments, but I'll put a picture on the screen. My vision for it is to be it sort of looks like a nursery toy, but I feel like it'd be so cute, especially because I have this like brassy gold hanging in my room next to the wallpaper that we put up this summer. So that's the goal. I think I'm just gonna sit here and do that for like the next 45 minutes and then I'll show you my progress. Wait, first let me show you though the ones that I've made so far. So I'm currently working on the sun, which I love the sun. And I thought it'd be cool to have like a story throughout all the ornaments that I'm doing. So I made the moon last week and they're both, oh, it's upside down. Hold on. And I made this moon and you can see they both have tears, which is like sad. But I love the idea of like connecting them all. And I made this heart, a bird, and then a star. Let me try.
Can't follow.
That's so cute. So it's now a few days later and I'm in bed, I'm all cozy. I think I'm gonna finish up my tin ornament hanging thing. I gave them to my mom to take to work and she drilled holes in the top and the bottom of each one so that I could string in the wire or the ribbon or whatever I'm gonna use to attach it all together. So I think I'm gonna work on that for a little bit and then show you the final result. And I did end up finding some thick gold wire from our jewelry stuff, which I think I'll use for the base. And then I've got a bunch of thin ribbons that are all different colors, which I think would be fun to do a lot of different colors, tie some bows here and there. I've got this super thin ribbon. I've got this lacier ribbon that's a little more see-through. And then I've got a satin ribbon. So I have a whole lot of ribbon that I can choose from. And I think it's gonna make it a little more colorful and not just the plain gold or the plain brass. I also don't think I showed you the new ones that I made since then. I made this cloud, a UFO. This one's my favorite. It says everything is romantic. Shout out Charlie XCX. This moth, which I love the details on this one. And then I showed you the bird last time, but the vision was to put these two next to each other because they're both winged. Okay, it's 2 hours later. I've been working at this the entire time. And I put on some Gossip Girl. And I think I finished them. I'll give you a better view tomorrow in the morning, but I ended up making 2 because I liked the way that like separating them looked, and I added a bunch of bows here and there and a lot of ribbons as well. So when it's like light outside tomorrow, I'll get like a better view, but I love them. I cannot wait to put them up.